Yeah, I can... You're probably, if you've been away for a while, you're probably thinking to yourself, this doesn't look like anything you would find in a typical Final Fantasy game. Well, maybe in 7, sure, but not in most other Final Fantasies, because, yeah, you may have the settlement, but we actually have an actual paved road here with street lamps. Kind of crazy, isn't it? But, yeah, unfortunately in Final Fantasy, this is because of the influence of the Garleans. So yeah, as cool as this is to look at, it's for all the wrong reasons. But we're now at a point where we are getting ever closer to stopping the Garlean Empire from bringing any more harm to the people of Alamigo and Girabania. And so, with that in mind, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here in Overall Autism for day 12 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Live. And happy Canada Day to all of you this afternoon, as Canada is celebrating its 150th birthday today. Thank you all so much for coming to join in for this special occasion live stream. And we are here with our Warrior of Light, Corinne Loren, as she prepares to launch an attack on our next main story dungeon. So, hello there to Adam, Cynthia, Miguel, and Dizzy. Good to see you guys this evening, or rather this afternoon, as well as to everyone else who is joining us this afternoon. Yeah, thank you so much for coming to celebrate Canada 150 with us, because Canada today turns 150. Our country was initially founded on July 1st, 1867. And so, suffice it to say, people all over the country are going to be celebrating today. And we hope that you come with us and enjoy the celebrations, because we're going to give Canada 150 our own take on the celebrations by basically making things blow up. Which seems like the most un-Canadian thing I could possibly do, but we're going to go ahead and do it. So we're going to get to those side quests later on, but first, we have a main story dungeon to unlock. Let's go ahead and speak with Alpha Node for the level 69 main story challenge entitled The Price of Freedom. As usual, Alpha Node has a brilliant plan. For that which we have came, all that remains is to make our preparations. Corinne, you and your ever-dependable allies will enter the Castrum with my sister and I by way of the ventilation ducts leading into the hangars. From there, you will proceed into weapons research and unleash bloody mayhem. At the same time, Alice and I will create a diversion elsewhere, and in the ensuing confusion, Lise and her unit will attempt to reach the fire control center undetected. If all goes to plan, our three parties will subsequently converge on this location, and together we will secure the cannon before finally notifying the Alliance that they are clear to attack. Sounds simple enough. I'll go and brief Nago on the details. The rest of you can come with me. We'll need to deal with that Modutech patrols before you can infiltrate the Castrum. Yeah, that's Stark Road, our guide to the area. So yeah, we gotta follow the path. From Radiata, that summon over there, to Castrum Abania, which will be our level 69 dungeon. Along the way, we gotta kick the butts of Imperials. Which, quite frankly, I don't mind at all. I can actually tell you their Scala. It will be 241. Yeah, you'll be getting to 241 in 3 days. Okay, you drew in some unexpected wildlife. Oh crap, I've been stunned. No! No! Get me out of stun! Get me out of the stun, please! Thank you very much. Let's move on. Oh, but then we gotta come over here. Boy, they positioned these really close. Well, in comparison to other countries, like in Europe, for example, where Great Britain is like over 1,000 years old at this point. Yeah, Great Britain's over 1,000 years old. Italy, through its initial birth through ancient Rome, is like over 2,000 years old. And then China, because they're on their like 4800th year in their Chinese calendar are over 4,800 years old. So there are our friends. So yeah, by comparison, Canada and the US are very, very young in comparison to a lot of other countries. Hey there, Starkwoad.
Almost there, friends. Your port eventually is just around the bend up ahead. The last patrol should be here any moment. Once you've dealt with them, we'll be clear to advance, assuming they keep to their usual schedule. Might be prudent to stand watch for a moment after, just in case.
Right, well, yeah, one last place to do that sort of thing. But yeah, as far as the Chinese calendar is concerned, they're at over 4,800 years for their history, so yeah. Suffice it to say, Canada is very, very young in comparison to a lot of other countries. But then again, there are a lot of notable countries that are younger than Canada. Like, the various countries that used to be part of the former Yugoslavia haven't been around for much longer than a quarter of a century. So they haven't been around for all that long. A lot of African countries, modern African countries, were all founded during the mid-20th century, following not long after World War II. So they're younger than Canada.
Pyroga, I knew you were a lot good, but I never expected you to defeat them so swiftly. Corinne is the finest warrior I know, and I should like to think that we have learned something from our time in her company. Now, where's the entrance to the ducts? Right behind you. I've mapped the branches, so you should have no trouble reaching the hangars or any number of other places. Understood. Thank you again for your invaluable assistance. As discussed, Corinne, we shall divide into two groups and proceed via separate routes into the Castrum. Remember that our objective is to cause as much chaos as possible to draw the Imperials away from Lise and her men. If nothing else, I'll return to the resistance forces and show them to their entrance. May Rhalgar guide you to victory. This is your last chance to make preparations, Corinne. When you and yours are ready, we shall begin.
Oh, I'm all set. We now have access to the level 69 dungeon, Castrum Abania. So yeah, it's time to go and enter a whole nother dungeon. So, we have now made it to the penultimate dungeon of the initial main story of Stormblood, Castrum Abania. And yeah, this place is going to be laden with technology. Like, is this supposed to be Castrum Abania, or is this supposed to be the bioplane from Phantasy Star 4? Well, in any event, there's our party. And of course, Lady Cynthia is going to be at my side. And item level is synced to 290 for going through here. I guess I might as well take a bite of my sushi. I mean, it's been pretty rotten for a while now since we picked it up. But here we go. Off and running, and thankfully not throwing myself right into AoE, because that would have been a very Dragoon thing to do. Yeah, that would have been a very Dragoon thing to do. Ah! Well, good thing that you stepped away, because you allowed me to have free run to come and hit you. Here, have this. Yeah, sharing my strength there, tank. I have Mirage Dive available. Go ahead and use it. Yeah, I'll stun you for a second or two. See if I can't get my Blood of the Dragon back towards full before we kill this thing. Nope. And there are no treasure chests to look for. Alright, moving on. Yeah, I will say this. Stormblood dungeons to this point have been plentiful with the treasure chests. We have seen a whole lot of them made available to us. Okay, here comes some ugly Magitech machines. And we want to hard angle ourselves just right. Use the Mirage Dive again. Now we're gonna make this hurt on you, fiends. And if I can angle this shot just right. Yeah, there we go. Load up. Nice job. Okay, almost ready for Dragonfire Dive. There it is. Pow! Yeah, you're gonna try and use a Surmat drill on us, or we're gonna drill you into oblivion. You're now just a pot of scrap, dude. Yeah, you are merely a pot of scrap now. And once we're done with you, we can move on and defeat more uglies that are gonna come emerging from there, cause why not? Yeah, stop just coming out of there, cause why not? Here there, tank. Have a little more of this as I try and run away from danger. And still got hit, unfortunately. Well, it's kind of hard to see the AoE for what it was worth in the midst of all that chaos. Look out. And then move over there. And then get back and keep going. Yeah, the tank and I are definitely dancing around quite a bit. Tank and I are definitely getting our do-si-do on. Even though do-si-do has nothing to do with Canada whatsoever because it's associated with square dancing, which is an American thing. You know what I should have done? I should have, like, glamoured my armor. Because Corinne actually has a set of Red Dragoon armor. I should have glamoured that before coming in here, but I can save that for after we get out. And we can, like, make that a special little thing for the remainder of the stream. Okay, we got Legion bits. Well, don't you think they're a bit tiny? Because, yeah, it doesn't take much to kill these things. Yeah, feel free to say hello, and then say goodbye. Hold it right there, you. So yeah, for those of you who are watching right now, aren't Skyla, because of course she's fighting alongside me, feel free to express your opinions on Canada and how it's... Oh crap, Skyla died, no! What? Ah. As I was saying, feel free to express your opinions on how you feel that Canada has benefited the world or has positively impacted you. Like, I'd be happy to get your opinions on that, about what you think of our country and what kind of influence it has on the world or yourself in general. And we have to go pick a fight with a Magna Rotor. Alright. It was a one-shot kill? Ouch. That's not right. I'm not quite ready yet with the, you know, the, battle litany. But I'll have it available in a moment. Is the tank just waiting for Skyla's weakness to wear off? No, she was waiting for the tank to, or the healer to cast Protect. Which makes perfect sense. That does make perfect sense. Oh, come on there, tank. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're bringing the fire in more ways than one. But I'll be ready with my fire too. I'm gonna need to make sure that I stay close to you so that you can receive of my power. Whoa, we got stuff flying all over the place. I was about to say, are those ads on the field? Well, they are now. I was about to say, okay, we can see them, but how come we can't go after them? I was like, that makes no sense. Whoa! 10,000 points and then we got cannons. Oh, we have to use them. Oh, what? Did that work at all? Okay, we need to disable this guy. Unable to execute, yes. Okay, so you gotta take advantage of the interactivity here in this battle. So yeah, basically we're fighting Libya to some extent. Whoa, I don't want to know what that is. I don't want to be standing too close to it. Yeah, I prefer not to be standing too close to that particular move, whatever it is that he just did. The mini cannon is beyond repair. Nuts. Yeah, he probably like took them out. At least we know what to do in that situation now. Here, Mirage Dive! Boom! On your head! Yeah, we can see that this Magna Rotor is doing a lot of stuff right now. Now we're chasing. Oh, he's gonna get back to revving his engines again. Which means we can come to you there, Optio, in order to stop you. Boy, I'm really endangering my life here. I'm really endangering my life right now. But yeah, I'll wait until after we disable the... I'll wait until after we disable this guy to do what we must do next. Okay, got it. Okay, let's go. So yeah, that basically encompasses the field and makes the cannons unusable. Well, eventually the Optios will be generous enough to provide us with another pair of them. Yeah. Despite the fact that they are our enemies, the Optios are very generous people, I must say. Yeah, they must be like people who are not native Garleans and thus want nothing more than to see the Guardians fall at our hands. Well, there we go. Got our first clear of a mini-boss around here. And it's time for us to move on. I picked up the boots. The tank naturally got the ring. Oh, we have to crack stuff like this? Ooh, yeah, we do. We have to get moving quickly in order to minimize the presence of our opponents. Alright, we disabled that one. Can we disable a second? Nope, this one's going to get free. Yeah, we could only get one. And we're just going to keep following the tank as he runs laps around the field instead of waits for everyone to come to him. Yeah, this tank seems to be in a bit of a hurry. Yeah, take that. And a little love from me to you guys on this Canada Day, on this Canada 150. Yeah, take this. Yeah. You say that you're hyper-tuned, but yeah, now you're just out of tune. Who wants to suffer next? These doggies. Yeah, you dogs are gonna get put down so bad. We shall make sure of this. Your demise is inevitable. There's not a humane society in the world that would take you on. Yeah, share my power there, tank. And may it fill you with powers beyond your imagination. Okay, so as we kill 2, we now have reinforcements coming in. We have rotors approaching, and crossover AoE too. So yeah, these things are definitely going to be revving up. Yeah, well, let's show you who's boss. I'm gonna switch over here because it seems like everyone's focusing on this guy first. Finish. Oh, couldn't quite get that off, but they're gonna count it. And I'm so focused on the enemy and his AoE that it's easy to forget that, like, we'll get Mirage Dive made available to me at random times. Alright, next chamber. And more Magitech pods to disable. Yeah, will we be a little quicker this time around? Right, that one's down. Let's get another one off. We might get this one. We did. Okay, so we got 2 of them disabled this time around, but we also still have rotors making their presence known. Ooh, that might be a little too close for comfort. Yeah, maybe a little too close. I'll show you how we roll. And a little love from me to you guys. Yeah, it seems like when the tank is in a bit of trouble in terms of his health, I always come with the power boost for him. Well, it seems I certainly have had his back to this point. Whoa! 8,000 points on a wheeling thrust? Wow. Yeah, that move does so much to help me out in terms of my power. Yeah, I have been underestimating the use of that for a while. Like, 8,000 points on a crit hit wheeling thrust is insane. Now we gotta defeat number 24. Yeah, it's not the number 23, unfortunately. So Jim Carrey will not have a presence here. Yeah, whenever you're ready there, tank, lead us into battle. I don't have attuned to the same color shield he has to hurt him. Oh, this is gonna be complicated. Attuned to the same color shield he has to hurt him. And soak all towers. Oh boy. Well, good luck to us in this challenge. Yeah, we could be in a bit of a complicated mess here in this fight. We'll see how this goes. I mean, early on we're starting off pretty good, but I imagine that his shields will go up soon. Alright, so we're all taking a position. Yeah, we're all taking a position on this. Oh, we're all running over here? Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure I follow the leader here. Because it would be a mistake to not do so. into the air with the Dragonfire Dive. Cut through you. An old Dragon Sight. Oh, could not have come at a better time. Yeah, there's the damage coming. Wait, which one is it this time? Ow! I did not see which one we were supposed to go after. Was it this? I can't tell. Okay, it's aspected to lightning. Okay, now, okay, it appears at the bottom. Alright, I'll take this one. I'll take this tower. Alright, so just have to follow at the bottom of the screen. Alright, take this. Hopefully the healer can get an opportunity to revive Skyla. No, I guess I'm taking this one. Alright, what's he tune into this time? He wants ice. Oh! Here, a little love from me to you. And then hit the Mirage Dive. Good. Yeah, let's say, please bring my girlfriend back. Please wake her up. Well, thankfully, brought back just in time to help with the kill. Yeah. Stretches out his arms and then falls on his backside. Okay, not for me. And neither is that. Yeah, in previous dungeons I've been very fortunate in terms of gear drops for myself, but so far this place has not been as generous. Well, now it's time to make our way towards the central compound. And it looks like we're going outside for it. As you can see, we're running outside right now in order to get to our destination. And yeah, I thought to myself, like, that bit cannot be the only thing there. Yeah, that bit could not have been the only thing there. Okay. But yeah, I think use of Doomspike is going to be encouraged here. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're going to Doomspike these slashes into oblivion. And how about a little Gears Kogel for good measure? Yeah, a little Gears Kogel on top of that to make you suffer. Yeah, we're getting them all down, and the rear guard is gone. Almost got this. There we go. So that takes care of them. And then a Dark Priest ring, huh? Now time for more crap. Thankfully I have Dragonfire Dive to help things along. Yeah, looks like it's time to Doomspike again once I get through the rotation. And little Gears Kogel to boots, because Gears Kogel never hurt anyone, except my opponents. Yeah, except my opponents. Ow! Okay, apparently that was enough to make me lose aggro, or have the aggro turned on me, so I have to withdraw from attacking the armed weapon for a while. Yeah, it still wants me. Okay, I need to kill this thing before it causes us any more grief. Yeah, get lost. Get lost, you freak. 1 bit left. And now it's double your pleasure. And that's a full myriad of the stuff we've already seen. So yeah, this is how we're getting to cross over to the other side of this bridge. Oh, let me get that Mirage dive off. Yeah, would be remiss to not use it. The love from me to you guys. Whoa! Okay, now Doom Spike him. Now Doom Spike him. And now we'll spike him out. There we go, that'll thin the numbers. Kaboom! And that takes care of them. Hanging right. Ah, I was wondering if we were gonna run into something like this, because yeah, we are currently in a Castrum, so seeing stuff like this, given that this is a Guardian Stronghold, should not come as much of a shock to anyone. What does shock me is how late it's arriving. Because yeah, this is not typical of dungeons that have had Guardian soldiers previously. Usually we have to go not that far to run into Colossi. But yeah, they're saving this one for the end, pretty much. Well, I got something. Oh, it was the tank hearings, okay. And go through. Aha! And one more to go. At least for now, we still don't know if there's still more enemies to come yet. That's for the tank. Alright, well, that was the last wave of opponents. I have an idea of who we're confronting. It can only be one person. Because I imagine it has to be a person. So, coming in this capsule... Okay, I was expecting for Dola. But nope, it's whatever this thing is. He certainly looks very big and muscular and has a few blades for his hands. Inferno, huh? Well, what do you say we extinguish said Inferno? And if you have any recommendations for how to deal with this thing, tank. Okay, yeah, I think that's kind of a given. That's kind of a given. Otherwise, and then focused on the big claw, otherwise the boss gets a buff. Okay, great. Well, the last thing he's gonna need is one of those. Protect. Okay, good. I was about to say, please don't start the fight without the healer casting Protect. Alright, here we go. Dueling Inferno, the final boss of Castrum Abania. Now, bring in the fire. I meant to use this. Mirage dive. Pow! On your head. Oh, got stuff coming. Got stuff coming, gotta run away from the meteors. This way, little one? Yeah, he doesn't look very little at all. Okay. Weren't we supposed to be able to attack his arm? Because, yeah, the tank suggested we could. The tank suggested we could do that. Plus, on top of that, we've had no sights of ads yet. Ads have not yet been seen in this fight. Like, do we have to get them past halfway before we start seeing them? Well, he's certainly slashing up a storm right now. He is going to be free to go after that again. But yeah, why aren't we being allowed to stop this? Okay, there's the tanks. There's the tanks. Or rather, the ads, rather. And I'll step to the side in order to help kill this thing. Get the packer, get the packer. Okay. We dealt with that. So I'm assuming we did this right. Hey, don't quit moving him! Yeah, Skyla, you don't want to stand where I'm standing. Yeah, the fact that I have the target means that we should not shadow each other. You remember what happened at Shitsui at the Bottom Tides, right? When we did that, we ended up killing each other. Because one of us was being targeted, and all we did was just shadow each other. And we ended up killing each other as a result. Alright, little love from me to you guys. Alright, he's charging up again. Death Clouds return to the field. Yeah, take me out of stun, please. No, that's not the guy. That's not the guy. Okay, once this goes down, I feel inclined to go and do this. No, I'm not! Now I am. Thankfully, this is gonna count. Now I gotta run away. No, I'm running away this way. I was about to say, I'm running away from where I was before, but nope, scrap that. Yeah, change of heart! This is gonna hurt. Ow. Yeah, I was stuck in the middle of a jump. I couldn't do anything to stop it. I was about to say, also, which way is the tank facing? Well, sure, you may be getting it there, but your little creation's almost dead. Yeah, your little creation's about to go down right at the end. We got the win. Yeah, you like to call it your little one, but he's gonna make a big fall, and victory is ours. Ha! Yeah, that actually wasn't all that bad of a fight, to be honest. We got through it okay. Yeah, and unfortunately the healer runs away so fast we couldn't give her a chance to get a commendation. So we give it to the tank instead. Man, that was not too bad. Yeah, thank you, Tank, for being our guide through this journey. And now we're about 2/3 of the way to getting to level 70. So, what will be the aftermath of our victory here at Castrum Abania? Let's take a look at this cutscene and find out. Here come the Leveilleurs.
Are you alright?
Never better. Yeah, see for yourself.
Ah, I think that answers my question. We've accomplished our objectives as well.
Excellent.
Lisa's unit should be advancing upon the fire control center in the command tower. Let us join them.
You got it. So away we go. But why are we coming back over here? Let me guess, he's not truly down yet. He's gonna make a return while we're making our way to the command center. Well, there's Lise and Nago and crew.
Lise! Thank the 12 you're all right.
And you. There's the control center. Let's hit them hard and fast. Ready?
I think we were born ready. All set. Ah, there's Cordola. Why didn't you come to confront us yourself? You had your chance.
They're here!
Yeah, we're here.
It was you, wasn't it? Wasn't it?!
Yeah, you're being called out.
Aye. I gave the order to fire.
It was over! The Skulls had surrendered, no one else had to die, and you killed them! Your own people! Your own comrades!
You're right! I killed them. Ansfrid, Rudolph, Emlyn, all the rest. Trained and fought with every last one of them. Good soldiers to a man. I gave the order that led to their deaths. And I knew exactly what I was doing.
But why? Why would you do that?
They died so that all Alamegans could live free. That was all we ever wanted.
But that wasn't what happened, was it?
We made a promise that we would do whatever it took, so that one day the Imperials would learn to accept us. But everything comes at a price. And if you haven't got the means to pay, then you pay with blood. Service guarantees citizenship, but citizenship guarantees naught. It's not enough to do your part, oh no. You have to run faster, fight harder, kill more and more and more, and only then will you be equal. That's just how it is out here in the provinces. You buy your freedom with blood. There is no other way.
Can't really fault you
Shut
for
up.
thinking that way,
Shut your
unfortunately.
mouth! You don't get to talk about freedom! You killed your own! They trusted you, and you killed them! Murderer! Butcher! Traitor!
And yeah, uh-oh. Yeah, like, red eye. Yeah, and now she's too fast for Lise. And now the rest of us have to fend off these guys.
Lise!
Yeah, look. Yeah, it looks like that science experiment worked. Because she's gonna flip over Alice and cut her down.
I know what you can do. I've already seen it.
This is bad.
Alize!
Yeah. You're not getting through this.
Even so, the odds are against me.
And she's gonna smoke bomb her way out of this, meaning that she lives for another day.
Coward! Get back here!
Yeah, she jumped out the window. Oh, damn.
Hero! Lord Xenos invites you to join him for the royal hunt, to be hosted at the palace. You may bring your horde, if you like. All are welcome.
Well. She escapes, likely with even more blood on her hands. Did we save her?
She'll be all right, but we'll need to carry her. Will you help me?
I can, yes.
Thank you. Lise, I leave matters here in your hands.
Right.
Yeah, the reluctant leader. Yeah, she's got her hands full with that, doesn't she? So let's go ahead and speak with Lise to complete this challenge.
Well, we did it. Castrum Abania belongs to us now. Nagano people took Alice to Radiata to receive treatment. Afino tells me she'll make a full recovery. I know I should be happy. We won it with minimal casualties, but somehow it feels empty. We should report to General Aldin. Kron wasn't here, but who knows? Maybe one of Marbon's men found something which could lead us to her. Can't hurt to ask anyway.
Indeed, so, yeah, we can see that the general's clearly here. Let's go ahead and take these leggings, which will definitely boost my defense and magic defense, as well as my skill speed and direct hit rate. There's a better skill speed and crit hits will be sacrificed. But I think in this situation, like my crit hit's over 1,000, so I have no issue with making the sacrifice. Yeah, my crit hit will stay over 1,000, so I'm satisfied with this trade-off. So yeah, there we go. The penultimate dungeon of the initial story of Stormblood is now finished.